Hello everybody and welcome to like a kind of update news video. And the big topic of the video is the fact that Disney bought Lucasfilms. That's a big thing. So I saw other YouTubers doing all kinds of videos about this, so I said, hey, why not? But yeah, so the big thing to talk about, I'm also going to be talking about some solid Brix Studios things, the whole name change. A lot of people have asked stuff about that and whatnot. So I'm going to be answering those questions, as well as just talking about the whole what's going to happen with Star Wars and whatnot. I've had a lot of people email me about this stuff, and I'm here to answer your questions. So, guys, Star Wars. There's going to be an episode 7, 8, and 9. I know, like, what? Mind blow. So it's pretty crazy, guys. And, you know, what does this say for us, the LEGO community? That just says we're going to get some pretty freaking awesome sets in the future. We're going to have Star Wars movies all the way up to, like, 2020. They said, like, that Star Wars Episode 7 is going to be out by 2015. And then following that is 2 years between the time, so 2017, Episode 8, 2019, 2020, we'll see Episode 9. They only said there's going to be one other trilogy, 7 through 9. They have not confirmed, like, what would that be, 10 through 12. They have not said they're going to be doing those. I think they said that this third trilogy, is going to be the last. Where's George Lucas in this? He is going to be a creative consultant. That's all. A lot of people are happy about this because the prequels weren't as good, for a lot of people said. I was also reading some news articles saying that the reason why the prequels were so bad is because it didn't have that like kind of sarcastic thing the original had that you could follow with like Han Solo, for example. He was kind of a comedy guy along with Chewie. And that's kind of what was missing with the prequels. I think that's what a lot of people said. And I think they're going to hopefully bring that back with 7 through 9. Where and what are they going to do for 7 through 9? A lot of people said, oh, well, they're just going to follow Luke Skywalker and Han Solo's kids and whatnot. A lot of people have said it's probably not going to be that. It's not going to be expanded universe stuff because that's already been written. It might be new content that we don't know about. It could be another 100 years after what happens in Return of the Jedi, the blown up Death Star, second Death Star blown up. We don't know. We probably will start finding out more news about this in Comic-Con 2013, Comic-Con 2014, around that time period. So start looking forward. Then we do not know who will be directing this new Star Wars movie, Episode 7. That's the big focus. We're not going to talk about Episodes 8 and 9 because that's a later thing. And you know, I've had a lot of people ask me, you know, who would you like to direct that? I was like, okay, well, I have a couple favorite directors. I love J.J. Abrams. I love Steven Spielberg, and I definitely love George Lucas, but he's not going to be a director. And then Josh Whedon, who directed the Avengers. Of course, Josh Whedon. I know a lot of people considered him. I was like, no, well, Avengers 2 will also be coming out in 2015, so Josh Whedon is going to be busy with the Avengers, so I do not think he'll be directing that. Good 80% chance that's not going to happen. J.J. Abrams, that might be a possibility, but I'm not too sure about that. I'd actually really like to see Steven Spielberg direct it, or at least be an executive producer or some kind of producer on it. George Lucas isn't even going to be a producer or anything. He's not going to be telling anybody to do anything. He's just going to be being a creative consultant. He's just basically going to make sure that whatever they write for Episode 7 is going to be correct, and during the film process everything looks right, and it goes along with what George's mindset and whatnot, with the whole idea of Star Wars and the whole franchise and whatnot. He's just going to make sure everything's correct. He's not going to be telling people what to do or anything. He's not going to be showing his style of directing. None of that's going to happen. It's all going to be up to the writers and directors where that type of thing goes. Another thing is the fact that Disney bought Lucasfilms for $4 billion is a big deal. First of all, that doesn't even seem like that much money, but trust me, George Lucas is also benefactoring out of the fact that he still gets merchandise money out of all of the Star Wars stuff to come. So trust me, he's getting a lot more than $4 billion. A lot of people thought that was a small amount of money. Trust me, nah, it's not all the money he's getting. He's getting a lot more after that. I guarantee you that. There's some kind of mixed up deal that they didn't say, that George Lucas gets some like more merchandise in the actual following movies, because it is all of his ideas. It's really all of his stuff that he just said, you just do whatever you want with my stuff, but I still want money with my stuff. That's kind of what he said with Disney. A lot of people were worried about kind of, where Disney might go. I'm not worried at all. I mean, look at all of the Disney films that have been coming out for at least the last 5 years with Pixar and Marvel. All of them have been successful. I mean, just look at the Avengers movie this year. Made $1.4 billion. I think that was the number 3 biggest like box office movie ever, and it received highly good amount of critics. Everybody praised it. I loved it. I saw it midnight launch. It was amazing. So, with the fact that Disney's just doing so great, I think they'll do the same with the Star Wars franchise. I don't think they'll mess up at all. I think they'll do just fine. They'll pick the right director, they'll pick the right writers and the right producers. I think Disney's really got something going. Now, also with the fact that Disney bought Lucasfilms, that also means they bought Industrial Light and Magic, Skywalker Studio Ranch, and they also bought LucasArts. Industrial Light and Magic, or also known as ILM, is basically the best and biggest visual effects company in the world. They've done tons and tons of visual effects for all kinds of your favorite movies, like the Avengers, Iron Man. They did the Incredible Hulk movie, I think. They did the Hunger Games. I think they actually did the 2012 movie that came out 2 years ago. All of that was, they did Transformers, all the Transformers movies. All of that was CGI heavy, and they did all of that really amazing work. And most of those films are known for their big amount of visual effects. I know Transformers, everybody just goes to see for the amazing CGI of the whole Transformers and the whole explodings and whatnot stuff. And yeah. So that's being acquired by Disney, so that means Disney's going to get a nice cut of all that money that all kinds of movie makers like Fox and Paramount go to ILM for visual effects, so Disney will be getting money from that. LucasArts is the video game company from Lucasfilms. They've created like Battlefront, pretty much all your Star Wars video games and whatnot. I don't really have to go too much into detail. They're a pretty good company. Not too big in the video game industry. There's bigger ones like Activision and or Bungie, 343 Industries with Halo, and then you got the Gears of War franchise. You got BioShock. You got Borderlands 2. All those video games who have very good video makers that I don't think LucasArts just matches yet. And of course Microsoft owns a lot of those franchises. Anyways, not gonna go too much into that. So LucasArts, great video game industry, but not too big. And the last one, Skywalker Sound, they're known for doing pretty much all your TV shows, a lot of movies too. Just as big as ILM, really, really big, really good. I think they're like the number one sound kind of studio in the world. The number one orchestra studio where they record music is actually Abbey Road Studios over in the United Kingdom, which is where the original score for Star Wars and the prequel score was recorded as well. That reminds me, another thing is, I wonder, is John Williams the composer of the Star Wars music that everybody knows? You could ask anybody, or at least pretty much everybody in the world would know that score. Oh, that's Star Wars. I wonder if John Williams is returning as the composer. That will be interesting. We'll have to find that out later in 2013, 2014 as we get closer to the movie. This is all really awesome news, and a lot of people are asking, what's this gonna benefiting the Lego community? Like I said, big amount of sets, lots and lots of sets, and like I said, this is gonna benefit me. It's gonna benefit a lot of YouTubers who do or revolve around Lego Star Wars and stuff like that. So this is a big amount of news for all of this, and I'm looking forward to it. I really am, and that means the next 10 years I'll be doing this. Trust me, guys, I'm not going anywhere with all of this Star Wars stuff coming out. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. So let's get on to me or at least my studios, I guess you could say, or my studio, Solid Brix Studios. Why did I change that name? Well, it's kind of simple. It's because I had Lego in the name Lego Boy. It's very obvious, and I told you guys that I was going to change the name for a long time now, for over 2 years, and finally I changed it to Solid Brix Studios, or now, or you could call it SBS, whatever you want to call it. Solid Brix Studios, SBS, choose your pick. Lego Boy Productions is no more. I will never use that name anymore. It is gone. Lego Boy vlogs are now going to be called Solid Brix vlogs and stuff like that. Updates will be called like Solid Brix updates and not Lego Boy updates or something like that. I don't know. So everything's being converted to that name. Clone Army videos will have that logo. Obviously, everything in the future will have the Solid Brix logo. We will no longer have the Lego Boy logo. Speaking of which, the logo, I do want to thank the whole entire logo, the whole design. When you go on my channel, you see that whole X design. Whole X design and everything was designed by my very good friend, Eclipse Graphics. Peace out to him, bro. Peace out to you, Victor. Victor's an amazing guy. Link below to him. He's just an amazing guy. He's helped me so much in the last year, 2 years now. Just please check out his channel. He's such an amazing guy. So big thanks out to you, Victor. Let's see what else. Brick films. I am working on an awesome brick film right now with a couple of great known people. Some Kid 101, Spuggestu, and Legoholic. Legoholic is a Flickr kind of guy. He's on Flickr. He's known for making some of the biggest and best Lego models ever, who does commission work. So I actually hired him to make some models, which I'll show you just in a second. For this brick film. And what is this brick film, you're asking? Well, it's kind of like what Forest Fire 101 did with the Harry Potter kind of conversion. He basically recopied the Harry Potter trailer into Lego version and everything. That is exactly what I'm doing, except with Halo, the video game. With Halo 4 coming out, I am like a huge diehard Halo fan. So I just had to make the trailer in Lego. So I've hired Spuggestu to do all the CGI work. Some Kid 101 will be doing a lot of the visual effects that I'm not familiar with. For example, there's like parts in the trailer where there's like this kind of orange laser that scans everything in the room, and that's an effect that you can do with After Effects, but I'm not really familiar with After Effects. I can do lasers, and I can do explosions and moving flying people, but that's about it. I can't do anything more than that. He is good with like doing computer screens and whatnot, green screen, blue screen, all that. That's also very heavily needed in this brick film. Now, there'll be a link below to where you can actually watch the original trailer. It is the E3 commissioning Halo 4 trailer. There's a link down below, and you can, the entire like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, every bit, including the end where it's like da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na, where it shows like actual bits and pieces of the video game. I am actually doing that as well. A lot of people thought I was going to skip over that. I did announce this on Flickr and Facebook, but a lot of you on YouTube did not know what I was up to. So this is the kind of a YouTube announcement about that. You can actually go on my Flickr and check out, which is a link below to my Flickr. You can actually go there, which is a photo sharing website, those of you who don't know, where I shared a lot of like behind the scenes photos of how everything's going and whatnot. So going back to the models, like I said, with the username Legoholic, here's one, for example. And this is a UNSC, United Nations Space Command frigate from the Halo video game, and he did an amazing job on this. And he did like 10 plus models, and all of these models have been scanned into the computer, and that's where Spuggestu animates them. He's adding all the effects just to make it look exactly here. I'll play right now. You'll see a little bit of CGI that Spuggestu did. Amazing job. He's doing all the CGI, which is a lot, and I hope to have the trailer out by November 30th or earlier, but I'm not sure if I can meet that demand. I will have it. I promise that I will have it out before 2013. If something does come up, say like a family accident or something tragic happens, I will inform you guys, but hopefully that will not happen. So the main goal right now is to have it out before 2013, January 1st, 2013. I promise, I cross my heart that I will get it out before 2013 without any tragedies or anything bad happening between that time. hopefully none of that happens. I pray that does not happen. Moving on. What else is there? Reviews. Of course, I'll be doing Star Wars reviews from now until ever. If Lego keeps making the sets, I'll keep reviewing them. There's no reason not to review them. Of course, I'm gonna keep trying to be like one of the first to get the reviews out on the internet and YouTube itself. It's been a little harder this year because of the fact that Lego decided to hold back the Star Wars sets like 2 months early. Usually they come out in December. This year, the January wave came out actually at the end of January, at the beginning of February. I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's a late production thing, but hopefully that won't happen again with these new 2013 sets, which you guys probably already saw. Great amount of sets. Definitely looking forward to them. Really, really am. And whatnot. Next thing I want to cover is Minifigs for You. Those of you who don't know, that is my custom minifigure site. It is not my biggest priority. Of course, you guys are my biggest priority right now. I did just release 2 new things made by my buddy over at Brick Warriors. Basically, they're Halo 4 Spartans. And the legs will eventually be sold as well. They are by Eclipse Graphics. They are printed legs. They're made for Spartan warriors and whatnot. And these brick arms right here, of course, they're by brick arms. These are Halo 4 brick arms. These figures will be available as you see them, hopefully in a couple weeks or so. Right now, I don't have all of the stuff. You can buy just the armor and the helmet itself right now by itself. And the helmet can come off and whatnot. It can spin around, and just as if those of you who have seen, for example, the Brick Forge armor. The very famous Brick Forge armor. Oh, I want to focus. This armor right here, this stuff, it is designed by the same maker, but it's not Brick Forge, it's Brick Warriors. And you can get that on my site, Minifigs for You, the number 4 and the letter U.com. There'll be a link below to that. So definitely check out that. Also making some Iron Man figures. Maybe Iron Patriot. Maybe an Iron Man. That's way better than Legos. We'll have to see. Hopefully I'll have that out soon. Maybe, maybe not. Again, we'll have to see. But I also have a bunch of new clone figures. For example, here is my new print. I got a printing sample in the other week of Commander Colt. This will be Colt from Season 3. This will be out before Christmas, so those of you who want Colt before Christmas, he will be coming out soon. The printing came out just great. Really, really excited with how it came out. I'll have this as a press release soon on Flickr. I do a lot of press releases for my Minifigs for You site on Flickr, so I really appreciate you guys making an account and follow my Flickr, because I update that like almost every day. So if you want to, really want to check me out, stalk me practically, Flickr's the best way. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's about it. Last thing, I did just do a podcast with Joshua and Matthew from Beyond the Brick, I think it is. Yeah, there's a link below. I think it's called brickpodcast.com. You can go check that out. I did this interview with him. I think it's like 30 minutes long. You can learn some stuff that you probably didn't know about me. It's really cool. Talked about some future films and Lego mocks that I've made in the past and whatnot. Definitely some really cool stuff. I'm also working close with Clarnamy Customs right now on some future products, some future molded and whatnot. Some Halo stuff will be coming out soon. Hopefully, we'll see about that. And yeah, so school is taking a big amount of my time this year, guys. Last year I was a lot more focused on YouTube. This year I'm a little more focused on school. So I'm trying to. I pretty much have this. School is this one hand, and then this is YouTube right here. There's those two. See that little tiny my nose right there? That is my social life, and I need to make that a lot bigger. Because I'm just focused every day. I come home and I just look at YouTube and I try to study everything. I try to do more brick foaming and whatnot. By the way, for brick foaming, I actually just recently purchased Dragon Frame, which is used by Kitchen 8 and now Force Fire 101. Really big software, way better than iStop Motion, my old software. So I'm looking forward to using that. And with Dragon Frame, I actually use in high definition camera. This is my Canon Rebel T2 T2i, definitely best camera I ever gotten it. Worth every dime. I got it Christmas of 2010, and it's totally worth it. It is just an amazing DSLR for such a great price. With every dime. And the stop motion, I made a couple stop motion movies. The stop motion with it looks stunning, and I've had a lot of people. I actually posted a little mini Darth Vader short, which I actually may upload soon to the alternative channel. It's like a Darth Vader kind of thing. It's really short, but the quality of it is great, and whatnot. And you can actually what's funny is the stop motion I did on Facebook. Speed of wish of Facebook. I just keep on coming up with things out of my brain. I do have a new Facebook page because I changed my name. Please check out my Facebook page below. I know I had like 2,000 likes, and I told everybody on the Lego Boy Productions Facebook page to move on over to the Saw Brix. Only like 300 of you did that, so I really appreciate those of you who I really appreciate those of you who like the Lego Boy page. I need all of you to move to the Saw Brix Studios page because I couldn't change my name on the original page, so my only option was to open a new one, and I didn't want to keep the name Lego Boy. I had to get rid of it no matter what. So that page it's no longer operative. It doesn't do anything. So I really appreciate if you want updates on Facebook to go like my new page, which there'll be a link below. So definitely do that, please. I'm really begging you. What was I just saying? Dang it! Now I forget what I was saying. Shoot! I know I was saying something really important. Stop motion is looking great. Yeah, there we go. So you got the stop motion. You've got my next thing to talk about. I am going, or at least planning on doing a kind of right here in front of my computer, kind of my nice desk here. I got a new desk. It's a very nice desk. I also just moved into a new house this summer. Love it. It's a great new Lego room and everything. The only bad part is, as you can see behind me, I have a curved, or at least slanted ceiling, which is a very bad thing for a Lego collector because I can't really hang shelves from the wall, and I have a ridiculous amount of sets. Like you can see right there, that is Lego boxes right there. That is like nothing compared to what's around me. Anyways, yeah. Hold on just a second, guys. I gotta show you this. You guys are gonna love this. So, right now I'm working on a very secret project, and you guys, the YouTubers, not the Flickr people or the Facebook people, don't know about this. Is that I'm making it can fit 513 minifigures. I'm making a minifigure wall, and it's gonna look kind of like this, except everything's going to be this color, the light gray color right here. So all of this green in the background, that is all going to be light gray. This dark gray right here, that's going to be light gray. So it's all going to be light gray, and it's basically my own design, and it's going to be a lot bigger than this, and it's going to be on that wall behind you see right there. So just imagine hundreds of figures on this this minifigure kind of display. And I've always wanted to have a minifigure display because I have so many Star Wars minifigures because I've been collecting for such a long time now. I'm going on my 5th year of collecting Lego Star Wars and being on YouTube as well. So it's really important that I really show off, I guess you could say, show off my figures all the time that aren't just clones. I'm talking about all Star Wars figures. Someday I'd hope to have every single Lego Star Wars figure ever made, but some are like $300, for example, like the Cloud City 2002 Boba Fett with printed arms and legs. That runs for like $500. Maybe one of you has it. Maybe one of you would like to give it to me for like maybe $50 to $100. And I'll just give you credit or something. If you want to do that, please personal message me. But I don't think a lot of you want to do that because it's worth so much money. So I'm working on that right now, a minifigure wall. Once that's done, I think I might use that as a background for this whole news kind of thing. I was thinking about doing a weekly news podcast for everything Lego. Like I'd focus on Lego Star Wars, everything. I'd use sources like FBTB, Brix, and Groove Brix to get all of my sources from. Plus I'll tell you a little bit about what I've been up to. At the end of the video, maybe be like a 5-minute episodic video every single week for let's see, there's 52 weeks in the year, so you got 52 episodes a year, and that keeps my channel going. It shows that I keep on making videos, and I think it'd be a great thing. I've always wanted to be kind of like a news kind of guy. I thought it was really cool, and I'm pretty comfortable. As you can see, I'm talking to you guys right now. I'm pretty good at talking for the most part. I don't even have a script in front of me, so in the real thing, I'll have like a computer monitor over there with reading the lines, so make sure that I get everything right and I remember everything, unlike this video where I'm just going off the top of my head, which I always forget something. But yeah, another thing I was talking about with working with Clone Army Customs is we are working on custom printed helmets, and I'll have a video about these clone troopers I've been making. I have a lot of videos lined up for the coming months. So all kinds of stuff about my custom clones this is all printed, by the way, including the helmet. This is the helmet that we hope to introduce soon. This is a prototype printed helmet, Captain Rex helmet. It looks great, fits the Lego antenna, and it looks a lot better than Lego's Phase 2 helmet, as well as area lights. However, Lego from the 2013 line has made a new helmet sculpt, so we're gonna have to be competing with them now. But hopefully, I think ours will still be a lot better. Other than that, so we've got a weekly news podcast or some kind of video kind of cast every week. What do you guys think about that? I've got the Halo stop motion in the works right now. I am, by the way, a lot of you ask, oh, what's your part in this? I'm doing all the stop motion animation, which then some kid went alone edits, and then Spuggus do this CGI with the Lego Holic stuff, and then Brick Arms supplies me with the stop motion brick arms and whatnot, and it all comes together as one big collaboration from everybody. So just thought I'd let you guys on that. So I got the stop motion, I've got the minifigure wall that I'm working on right now. I'm working on a whole bunch of stuff, mock stuff like Star Wars bases. I don't really have any plans right now for that. I can't give any details about that right now. I just released a whole bunch of stuff on minifiguetree.com, like the whole Spartan deal and whatnot. Please, if you really want to support me, buying this right now I'm having to spend a lot of money on the brick film, so buying this armor actually really does benefit me quite a bit. So I really do appreciate those who go on my site and buy some of my products. It really is nice of you. I really do thank you a lot. And right now I'm actually giving out some really cool old freebies I finally found, like my old Lego Boy Productions printed cape, Lego cape. I'm actually giving that as a freebie right now, so you can get that as well during the holiday season right now, because a lot of people are buying right now since Christmas is coming up. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Just keep update to my Flickr. I got my new Facebook up. I did a podcast last night with the brickpodcast.com. Definitely check them out. Link below to them. I'm going to be working with the Brick Show and I'll be doing some of their brick battles. So if you want to see me on those, I'll be doing those as well. Just a whole bunch of stuff. I've been working my you-know-what off. And then I've still got school to balance in with that. And like I said, my social life, very small. And I want to make that a little bigger. I do need to get a girlfriend again. I haven't had a girlfriend for a little bit, over a year now, because I've been just so focused with these little tiny plastic toys. And I think I can still get a girlfriend. I think girls like Legos, right, guys? Right? That's why you don't tell girls that you play with Legos. You don't play with Legos. You animate them, for the most part. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this very long update video and news video, whatever you want to call it. I really do appreciate those who actually watch the full thing. Don't forget to go check out my new Facebook. I really would appreciate that. If you definitely I want somebody to say, hey, David, we want the news. Please write a comment right now. Put a comment down below. Say, David, please do the news, or do the whole news thing. And then those of you who see that comment in caps, I want you to click the like button on that. And however, if that comment gets 50 plus likes, I'll go ahead and do the show. So find that comment below. Hopefully somebody has already done it. Find that comment below, the top comment, click like, and I don't know how iPhone and Android people find that. I don't know. Find that comment and like it. If I see 50 plus likes, I will start it in about 2 weeks. thank you very much, guys, for watching this long video, and I'll see you guys later.